is Wiener sneezes milk.
Hold on.
Into the front butt, like a, and then a year or so later, depending on the temperature of the oven, how long it's been preheating for, you got some baby and you're dead.
It's about to get noisy.
Welcome everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Noisy Business Podcast. And I am your host, Brayton, bringing you that high octane energy along with my co-host,
Sound effect
Sean
extraordinaire. Whoa, hey you
Yes.
guys, what's up?
who brings us the greatest bits and the greatest tits.
Oh, you're just saying that because I paid you $5 to bring up my tits in this episode.
You constantly want me to talk about your augmentation. Come on, let's get these puppies. Let's go.
No, you can't. You have to ask for consent first.
Unleash the hounds.
All right. All right. So, what's up? What's new, dude?
Dude,
I haven't seen you since last week.
I know it's been crazy.
What?
About 6 days has happened between, or 7 days. I can't remember if you count the day
I
that
like
you
when
saw the
you-
person to the next time that you see them.
I like when you say betwixt because now I know what that means.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't get angry and think about candy bars.
You don't get frustrated and want to smash stuff anymore.
Oh, I always want to smash stuff, but I'm not necessarily always frustrated.
I know. How is your dating life?
Oh, should we talk about that now, or we could talk about that at the end, actually?
Actually, that is a good, let's
Let's do updates at the end. Let's do personal updates for myself and that stuff. After,
Yeah, we'll
'cause
keep that as a. We'll keep that.
Yeah.
Let's.
So let's just throw out the topics that we're going to be talking about for the
Okay.
audience. So you guys, there's some news about a beloved children's toy that is getting a rebrand, as it were,
and it's not Legos.
and it's not Legos.
It is also not the Tickle Me Elmo.
It's not Tickle Me Elmo.
Even though
do they sell those
I feel
still?
like that. I feel like that needs a little bit of a
Tickle
rebrand.
Me Elmos is still a thing. How is this?
I don't-
getting canceled first.
I don't think it's. I don't know if it's still a thing as it used to be, but I do believe they have updated it to be more
Don't touch
progressive
Don't-
for the Me Too culture.
Don't touch
And
me,
there's-
Elmo.
There's a stop tickling me. Stop. I said stop.
I'm gonna call the cops. Oh, that'd be a good
You
one.
want to get hashtag Me Too?
Yeah. All right. So we are going to be talking about Potato Head. No longer a Mister in there.
No. It's
No. However, there's no attention on Mrs. Potato Head. They're only addressing the one with the mustache.
It's
which
non-binary.
which is sexist ass bullshit.
We'll get into the root of the deal. And
Wait, are potatoes roots though?
aren't they?
Sure.
Spuds?
I mean, we got to be on the same team, baby.
Okay, hold on a second. We're going to get into this. We're going to pull up internet.
All right. So while he's doing that, I'm going to stall for you guys. So here we go. So Sputnik was a satellite launched by the Russians.
Are potatoes roots?
Oh my God, he's so loud. So Sputnik was
She's not responding.
a satellite made of potatoes that the Russians launched in the 60s, and the Americans were super pissed off because they wanted to launch the satellite before them that was also made of potatoes. And the reason why it's potatoes is because if you guys ever tried to boil potatoes or cook potatoes, it takes forever for them to cook. And when you're launching something into the atmosphere, just for cost effectiveness and how durable it is, you send up raw potatoes, your satellite's going to be fine. Are you ready? Did you pull it up?
But Alexa didn't answer. I'm going to smash that later.
Ooh.
Not in a sex way,
Ooh.
in a broken way.
You're kind of stomping all over my update later because how did you know there was somebody named Alexa?
Alex? Oh,
No,
Alexa.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you got,
Hey,
foreshadowing.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so potatoes are grown in cooler climates and or seasons around the world and are often thought as roots. Booyah, baby.
They're thought of as roots. Does that mean that they're roots?
I know. Are we gendering them and uprooting
I'm
them
rooting
from their
for them
because
to
they
be
usually grow in the ground.
Yeah.
But technically they are starchy, enlarged, modified stems called tubers. Oh,
They're stems. Enlarged stems.
okay.
There's a couple jokes.
They get
already.
pulled out of the ground with your hands,
I'm gonna.
and sometimes
All right, so
you
let's
peel
all right,
and
let's
put
just
them in
jump.
your mouth.
Let's jump into the potato head. So we all knew that there was Mr. Potato Head. Then Mrs. Potato Head came around, and
Yeah.
they were a married couple. They were a Mr.
Allegedly,
and a Mrs.
we don't know that. Well, yes, we do because they're Mr. and Mrs.
Wait, is that what happened?
They could have been
Mr.
just
Potato Head decided that he doesn't identify as a male potato anymore, which also, potatoes don't have genders. I'm just going to throw, potatoes do not have genders.
All I'm saying is we never,
It's a root.
whenever my parents gave me a potato head, situation, there was never a marriage license in the box. So all I'm saying is it may have been a, what's that called? A common law marriage.
Okay.
They just were around each other enough to where they're like, hey, I'll stick stuff in your butt. You stick stuff in mine.
you're sticking-
let's not push up against society. We'll
Right.
put stuff in each other's butt flaps.
That's because they have the flaps, so you have to put stuff all up in them.
Yeah, and you better be very close to each other if you're going to do that.
That's true.
You got to be able to kind of go with the flow, and
What
you're
else?
not going to push up against society and say like, "Hey, let's not make it official." So let's just let other people call us Mr. and Mrs.
Okay, so how were parents justifying buying a potato head with the little butt flap, and you're just supposed to like fit as much stuff as you could up there?
All the stuff.
Like everything is
accessories.
supposed to be able to fit. Do you know the staggering number of emergency room experiences that happen when people go into the ER because they have stuff stuck up places that don't belong? Like,
No.
this happens all the time.
Please give me the stats.
The stats?
Yeah,
1,200.
that is so many,
I know.
but somehow I feel not enough.
Wait, no, I didn't tell you 1,200 people, cases, items.
In one go.
There's 1,200, probably for every 4, there's probably 1,200.
Wow. For every 4, there's probably 1,200.
Math, dude. I like to
laying down
always,
truth.
when I'm laying down the mathematical truth, I do need to point out, remind everybody, was homeschooled.
Yet. So everything is
and he's
off the
homeschooled
books
too, so
and
he doesn't
unofficial.
know. That's why he's not asking 1,200 fucking what.
I don't know the questions to ask.
It's like this.
I wasn't told the scientific method.
Oh, this sounds like one of those bullshit word problems. Fuck that. I'm out, dude.
The only
I'm
numbers I
out.
got were Bible references.
Hey, 1 Chronicles, baby.
Yeah, that's why. But I forget those too. That's why.
That's right. Ruh-roh.
Okay, so what was some other stuff you wanted to talk about potato head? So we know
he's
you
still
can put
got
stuff
a
in the butt.
mustache. He looks
Okay.
like a heterosexual potato,
Yeah, but
but he likes stuff in the
you
butt.
can
That
squirrel.
doesn't-
You can squirrel around that nowadays. Once with a little testosterone supplement.
then they need to bring Miss Potato into the fold and say, oh, she's also non-binary.
Right. I think they're just removing all the stuff.
We've only heard about Mr. Potato Head. That's what they're all talking about.
I think it's just they're just called potato heads, and
Now-
then
now
eventually
they're just called potato heads.
Listen, let's timestamp this right now.
Stamp
When do we get an update to the story where people are mad that they're brown?
Ooh, I can't believe you brought that up with the same thing. Okay.
I'm just curious.
So you're upset that you had to play with brown people toys.
What? No.
That's what it sounded like.
No.
You said
I'm just
you-
saying that's usually that it usually kind of goes along with it. Where if you're seeing things that don't really need to be that don't need to be looked at through that lens,
Right.
It usually comes through gender,
Race,
religion,
religion, Sure.
like all those things. So
So you're saying
there
Mr.
are white
Potato Head-
potatoes, there
you're saying
are
Mr.
brown potatoes,
saying
and there
Mr.
are red potatoes.
You're saying you
It's
weren't allowed to
why
play-
Are you saying why are we dealing with these just brown potatoes? What's going
Are you
on?
saying you're not going to let your kids play with a potato head because they're Muslim?
Yes. Yeah, that's correct.
Hey,
I forgot the potato heads were very, very much
They're
Muslim.
super religious.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the little like hat,
They come with a blanket where they have to
just
pray
like all Muslim people. What are you?
to Mecca.
Oh, that they put for the floor.
Yes.
3 times a day.
Did you not have
You know,
5
could
times
do
a day, I
that.
believe it is.
Yeah. 5 is better than 3.
You're not being a good Muslim, sir.
I don't know a lot of Muslims personally. There's not a whole lot of. There's not a huge Muslim community where
your
we
church?
live. Yeah, at my Muslim church that I go to, I'm kind of
There aren't a lot of
trying to start a revival.
There is a lot of people who are drinking. I think I go to a bar.
Yeah, it's
Church?
not. It's not
Muslim?
a. It's not a
Mosque?
mosque. It's not a mosque. It was
a
a
bar called
Marshalls.
Da Mosque.
No, it was just a Marshalls. Discounts prices, but there was still a lot of brown people there. But discount prices on retail clothing.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
man, what are we talking about?
I don't know. It's gotten derailed.
Yeah.
We got a bone to pick with some cancel culture.
You got a bone to
people.
pick?
No.
Not yet.
Well, I was gonna pick it with cancel culture, but we're already picking at it.
Well, then why don't we just?
Brayton's got a bone to pick. He's got a bone. Brayton's got a bone to pick.
You know what? I got a bone to pick with beards.
Okay,
We're taking a left turn here,
yeah,
but
but it's okay.
facial hair kind of sucks.
But you've got a beard, so you're gonna need to do some splaining here, sir.
I hate myself. If anyone's been watching the podcast for a while, they'll know that throughout the podcast, I'm constantly touching my face.
Yeah,
Sean, what's going on here?
I'm just
Are you
doing a visual representation. So everybody,
of my beard?
that's where the beard's supposed to be. That's where it is. Cool. All right. So you've got a beard. You've had a beard for a bit.
Yeah, almost 6 months now, ishy.
Yeah, and you're just. It sounds like you're over it.
It's grown into it. But here's the thing. I touched my face a lot anyway.
Yeah, good.
But now it kind of like creeps into the upper lip of my face.
You
And
gotta keep it trim.
And now if you want like to have like a good looking beard, or a well maintained beard, you have to have soaps, conditioners, combs.
Yeah, there's a beard standard
stuff.
now.
There's like
a beard beauty standard.
there isn't just a let it grow, let it show aspect to it. You gotta really
you could, but that's just not who you
But
are, though.
it's-
You're a clean cut. You're a
it's-
clean cut, proper dude.
It's not the bill I was sold when looking at when thinking I should grow a beard. Like the when you're clean shaven, you're like, I want to grow a beard. That looks fantastic. But none of the beard guys talk about, dude, it's going to be itchy. It's going to get in your face. And sometimes you're going to lose stuff in it and then it's going to pop back out. And oftentimes if you're going to go down on your wife, your face is going to smell a little bit longer than it usually does. Sean?
True. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
So basically you were a little bit late on the beard trend of growing out, letting your beard grow out, and now you're finding out that it's not all it's cracked up to be.
It may be a little bit of the grass is always greener, right? Or your face is always a little bit more shaven.
Do you like how you look in pictures or the podcast videos? Do you like how you look with the beard?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm
It kind
happy.
of gives us some distinction because now you're the dude with the beard,
Yeah.
and I'm the white guy that doesn't have the beard.
As far as the branding goes, which is very funny because I feel like you would be able to grow a beard better than me just in the first place.
Probably.
Like you have 5 o'clock shadow for days.
always.
Like every time I come over, I'm like, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock
It's either 5 or after 5.
on John's face.
Yeah.
But I've never seen you kind of try and grow out a little bit of a beard. Is it because you're a prepubescent child?
Oh, sure. I mean, I never let it grow out enough to where it got enough length. If I did, I think it would look okay.
Yeah.
But when mine, I just didn't take care of it enough. I guess it really just kind of grew out more than down, and it was just so irritating. I couldn't handle it. So I didn't look super good. It made my face look more round at the longest that I grew it out, which was like worse because usually you get a beard, it kind of like can hide some of your like features. It's like
Yeah.
maybe they don't know I don't have a super sharp chin. I don't know.
And that was around the time that your wanted posters started getting around town.
It was just time for a
time for a
look
change of change of face, change of identity, and a new town.
So are you feeling like you got a new baby coming soon? Are you
New baby,
irritated with the
new
beard?
me?
Yeah. Are you gonna change it up? Are you gonna
don't
keep
know.
the stash?
I don't know. My wife says she likes it a little bit better right now.
She likes the
But who
beard a
knows?
little bit better.
Who knows? I think she's
It is
a little bit
blonder. How do you feel about your beard hair being
Dude.
lighter?
Okay, no, my beard color is fine.
Okay.
I can deal with it. You know what I can't deal with? I'm getting some salt and pepper gray hair, bro.
Hey,
I'm
welcome
getting
to the
old.
club.
You getting gray too?
Always, dude.
Father Time has touched
Yeah.
us during our sleep.
You think I wear this hat when I'm on camera because I like wearing hats all the time?
Dude, how many just looking at our channel analytics, a lot of
Okay.
people that kind of follow us are roughly in our same range, late 20s, early 30s.
Sure.
And so
We're
how are you dying?
How do I feel about
How's everybody dying out there?
aging? Yeah, because you're not getting older. You're just slowly dying.
Yeah,
and
that's how it goes.
It doesn't
And you just have
feel,
signs.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Yeah, there's nothing good about it.
No, there's some good stuff about it.
No.
Like, let's name good things.
We both don't have sons to carry on our family name.
Oof. I'm about to have another girl.
It said oof. It's a big oof.
Oh, yeah. Now you threw me off. I was about to listen to
Keeping it too real.
No. That's not getting old. That's just a I can't shoot the right genetics.
Your chromosomes, dude.
Chroma Cheerios or whatever.
Ew, gross. I don't want Cheerios anymore.
Growing old.
Growing old.
What's good about it? Memory loss.
Memory loss.
that's not good.
Hangovers. Terrible. Multiple days.
Yeah, that's great.
Your
Impotence
fitness. I'll say
sometimes.
your fitness. It's harder to maintain that caloric balance
That's
the older
true.
you get.
Okay, hold on a second. I don't think we've been saying good things. Those are bad things.
Oh, I thought
are
I
no
was
good things.
playing the pessimist.
No, good things.
Okay, the good things about getting older.
People assume that you're right. More likely than not.
People assume that you need to step into leadership roles.
Yeah.
And I like telling people what to do and calling them names. So that's a good thing for me.
And you work at a school.
And I
You were hired on as an official bully.
Oh, official bully. Yeah. Teacher, bully, whatever.
Janitor.
Janitor. I'm like a jack of all trades.
I'm a man of many talents.
Any education. You know what? Getting the salt and pepper, I found out that there's girls that are actually like into it. Like not just kind of okay with it, being like, yeah, it looks good on you. They're like, I like it. Like future silver fox. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to attract those kind of weird ladies.
Yeah.
I'm just not ready to embrace. I just don't feel as old as I am. I feel young at heart still. So I just don't like that my outside doesn't reflect how I feel on the inside. And that means getting older is going to be
And
rough.
what does your inside feel like?
My insides feel like mid-20s.
You feel like a mid-20-year-old.
Is that the kind of answer you're looking for? How do I feel on the inside right now?
Sure.
Shouldn't have had so much sriracha for lunch on my other stuff.
Oh, you think you're going to poop your pants?
The tummy's rumbling. There could be some acid reflux in there. I mean, all things that are associated just getting older. I don't handle the spice as well anymore.
Oh, we'll get you a Tums later.
Yeah, I think
We'll
I just
put you to
need.
bed.
I just need to eat some clam chowder and potatoes, maybe with some cheese, for some flavor. Maybe a little salt if I'm feeling spicy. But
Feeling
really, though,
froggy.
but I mean, I didn't. We could talk about this more when we plan it out. I didn't think we were going to be talking about it, but yeah, getting old is something that I think I'm really not going to handle. Like every year when I'm getting old.
I think women want to know that you're in charge, and when you got that salt and pepper
Did you
kind
say
of
salt and grepper.
salt and grepper, you got your show,
The red hot chili greppers, dude.
Yeah.
Can you go to the podcast timeline to make sure that we're staying on top of our segment times before I forget?
Oh, what else did we say we were going to talk about? I can't remember.
Oh, I know exactly what we said.
Oh, go ahead.
me
Get
say-
back into it because
wanna know why?
Father Time is affecting my
Sleep
face.
schedule. All
Yeah.
right, guess what, Bray?
What?
You recognize this? It's been a hot minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, we finally got people to write to us.
That's right. It's been a hot second. I think this might be our first fan mail of the new year. I don't remember.
I know. If you can't remember, we sing along to it. Ready? It's fan mail. Fan mail.
We all like to
Fan mail.
receive things in
The
our
best.
mailbox. Time to
It's
read the
the
fan
best.
mail
Fan mail to us.
to
So
us.
the
Wow, this episode is terrible.
what?
This is not a good episode.
Well,
we're trying to hold it down.
Maybe change your attitude, sir. We can change it around.
Pessimistic. Oh yeah, you know what? That's right.
Quick shout out to our favorite mutual friend Carly.
Oh yeah. Hi, Carly.
You know who you are.
You know who you are, favorite mutual friend. Okay, check it out. Fan mail says, "What's up, Brayden and Sean? I wanted to check and see if you guys would travel to Florida or Texas, as they have just updated their orders and don't require masks anymore. I bet you guys have some jokes about that. Thanks for keeping us laughing."
No. Dun, 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 dun,
All right, wait. Okay, stop. So you, if it's a yes or no answer, you're saying no.
Would I travel to Texas or Florida? Actually, I probably would. I don't care. I want to move. I want to go somewhere.
He wants to move. He wants to. Where are you?
I don't
Okay.
want to move. I want
If you
to.
had to
I want to
choose
visit
between
some places.
If you have to choose between Texas and Florida, where would you go?
I think I'd have to go to Florida. I've been there before. Texas sounds cool, but
What part of Florida did you go to?
Fort Lauderdale.
Lauderdale. Okay, Fort Lauderdale.
We were going on a cruise. This was years ago.
Oh, that's right. But you haven't been to Texas.
no.
I haven't. I've been to neither Texas or Florida, and I
okay.
would also choose Florida more because of the climate. I would really be interested in going to like Tampa Bay or Pensacola, where it's almost like a little bit more of that
Easily
Caribbean
accessible
vibe.
to cocaine.
Yeah. I'm just always looking for those quick little, nice little Coke action
little
transaction.
following
for
the white
vacay.
rabbit.
Yeah, dude.
Getting a little booger sugar.
that little rabby deuce.
You know, it's just everybody knows that's the Florida kilos. You know,
That's right. Oh,
So,
are you saying that when you went to Florida, there was some no snow?
little
Did you-
blocaine.
Did you?
No, I don't know how to access that kind of stuff. Look at me.
You don't even know where to get marijuana these days, and it's illegal
No.
in this country. You're like,
And
I have to go to a dispensary.
I'm pretty sure anyone who refers to cocaine as booger sugar actually has never done it.
Oh, that's not true.
What?
Because one of the first times I distinctly remember
Did cocaine?
being offered cocaine. He's like, so anybody down for a little booger sugar? Because it was like a small group of us, and I said, no, thank you. And
You said no,
and it's like, you know what? I was like, you know what? It was just a nice enough experience to meet you, and I don't really need to mess with my memory or kind of like ruin this moment, Barack. So we could just get another round of drinks, and you can do your cocaine and your limo and whatever.
Here.
What's up?
I got some timelines that I need to verify with you.
Move it around.
All right.
When
You're
was-
saying you were offered cocaine from
Who called it booger sugar?
who called it booger sugar.
Yeesh.
And
Azúcar
you don't need
de
to
nariz.
name any names.
Sure. I did name.
But you did name a person's name.
some-
We don't know
their name was Barack.
Okay, yes. H, I would imagine, potentially could have been his middle initial.
Oh, I didn't ask his middle name.
We don't have to.
I mean, I'd only hung out with him like once or twice before. He's more of a friend of a friend.
Correct. How old was this guy at the time when?
Oh man, I mean, he wasn't too much older than the average age of the crowd, but I mean, our mutual friend Bernie, he's like kind of the leader of the pack. Like Bernard, he kind of, when he comes into town, he likes to turn up a lot, and he's the one that invited Barack.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, was this during a time?
He was maybe 30s, 40s. He looked good for his age. I don't know. He just had like a really nice like skin pigment, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay, so
Aging with grace.
that would have made you 12, maybe 10.
What? No, this was like 2010,
So for sure you would have been around
2011.
13.
What?
No, how old are you?
Let's see. We went to a bar before, and I didn't have a fake ID, so I was at least 21, 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like
Cool.
early 2010s.
That doesn't make the story any more interesting, but sure.
Sorry. No. I mean, I could tell you more stories about when I was offered cocaine when I was a child.
Oh yeah.
Would you want to hear me about doing blow with somebody that had the same name as our president, or whenever I was a kid that ran like a really cool narco situation on the playground?
a cool narco situation on the
Yeah.
playground? Yes, please.
So
let's do that.
So here's the thing: whenever you're homeschooled,
Yes.
the teachers don't care if kids sneak onto campus during playground, during recess and lunchtime. They don't
Translation to translation to the non-homies out there. That is, teacher is mom and playground is backyard.
Close. No, so I was homeschooled, but there was a school right next to our house with regular kids that were my age.
Oh wow, you were.
It was just one little, like, it wasn't even a fence. It was a gate.
Oh dang.
Yeah, and it was like at the back of the like baseball field, basically. So if we wanted to, we just go around the corner, open up the gate, and go onto the school campus. And if somebody like blew their whistle at you, be like, "Hey, get away from there!" Be like, "Oh, sorry, just trying to."
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
You're like, no, like, I kicked my ball over here. I just got thanks, and then you sneak over all the kilos that you have to turn a quick profit. Some kids sell baseball cards, chewing gum, snacks, or something on the playground. Chump change.
Whoa.
Chump change.
Yeah, that's true.
I figured out, that you can make a lot more money off of selling these kids. That makes them feel amazing during fifth period.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and how long did this operation last for?
I would say it lasted about 20 minutes.
You were in the cocaine business for 20 minutes.
I sold out. I found something that was a white powder.
Oh,
I took it over to the school because I was like, I got to get this off my hands. And I checked it.
Yeah.
And it tasted, I don't know. It tasted like what I guess
pretty
was
sweet. Was it a pretty sweet taste?
It was kind of like flour.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the high is overrated for sure. But obviously, if you pretend to be like a cool kid and you have sunglasses on and you're in like the 3rd or 4th grade,
it's a rough high for the first time.
you're like 8 or 9 years old. You're like, hey, you guys cool? And they're like, yeah, we're cool. It's like, you could be cooler if you bought some drugs. And they're like, is it level 1? I was like, no, I don't smell. I don't sell marijuana, dude.
I also don't smell marijuana. I'm no snitch.
Just because I'm jamming up all this white powder stuff up my nose and I'm sneezing out little dumplings, but I don't know what that's all about. Anyway. So yeah, dude, you could go unload a nice little kilo of flower power, whatever you want,
Okay.
Kids think it's cocaine.
Yeah.
You come home, you have enough money for when your parents take you to GameStop or whatever, you buy a nice little PlayStation game.
Okay.
Boom, drug money, but it wasn't actually drugs.
Okay, so you didn't really run a Escobar situation at your school where you controlled the masses of children through flour and violence.
No. I didn't know how to establish. I was 8. I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, listen, I was able to rule my entire 3 siblings before me, 4 siblings after me.
Even the
during
ones before
during
you,
my whole process.
Not too much difficult.
Huh?
I was like, even the ones
Bro, you want
before
to stats me, bro? I ran my own drug ring. I did it. I knew how to do
You
it.
passed it down the line to your family. You kept it in the fam. Well,
That's
you had
right.
a lot of clients, though. You have a big family.
We were kind of more of a Godfather situation. We kept it in the family.
Oh no, but you should never get
kept it
high
in
on.
the
Like Scarface says, you should
family.
never get high on your own supply.
I do what I want because I'm the boss.
And I have no self control because I'm 8.
Yeah. I'm just going to get into the donies.
No, okay, so
Okay, actually,
if you were gonna sell drugs to your siblings, what would you sell them?
it was kind of an anarchist situation. It wasn't necessarily drugs other than the most addictive drug as addictive as cocaine. Studies have found. Sugar, baby. We're talking about that. We're talking about that sugar
Isn't it
shit.
like 8 times more addictive than
All I know
heroin?
is I've been able to avoid cocaine my entire life, and I'm still hooked on that sugar.
That's right. It's hard. It's a hard.
Can't get away from
You
it.
can't kick it.
And
you can't.
Yeah, but the kind of the drug running that we would do at my family with this stuff would be
What you mean is his parents would give him drugs. They would do the drugs, get high, and they would run around. That's the kind of drug running.
yeah, we would just get outside and just do laps. Yowza! No, this would be my once a week. My parents would buy a 24-pack can of classic Coca-Cola. Previous show topic.
We don't talk about racist Coca-Cola on this program anymore.
Okay, we bought an undisclosed pack of red and white soda.
of red and white cola. Okay, thank you.
And there were 8 of us.
Sure.
So that would be 3 cans per child
A week.
a week.
That's too much.
Some would say it's too little.
Oh no.
So each child would get their
same amount.
their rations of Coca-Cola, and you'd have to make it last. Now, What would we do as children?
Steal.
Yeah, we would.
Lie.
So that would mean that we would all have to hide our said cans of cola.
Okay.
And so sometimes, you have it one in the sock drawer, you got one under
You're
the
hiding
bed.
it from yourself?
No,
I
you're
don't
hiding
understand.
it from your other siblings. So they can't find your soda.
Okay.
And you know where it is. You know where to get your soda pop. But also sometimes you find other people's soda and you have because 3 isn't a whole
Wait,
week.
so everybody was
3 won't last the whole week?
Everybody was hiding their soda. Nobody would put it in the refrigerator and be like, "Hey,
Correct. So
on this
just
shelf, this is my
throughout-
3."
Yeah, no, because that's way too easy to get. No one's gonna follow the directions of this is my soda. It's like that
there's rules.
Is your soda for now
There's
until
rules.
I get a chair.
I would have popped you in the nose.
You wouldn't see me coming, bro. What it would be is one day you saw 3 sodas, and then the next day you'd see no sodas because I'd take all 3.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I'm not
So
gonna.
who was the easiest target, and why was it Garrett? He's just not a good hider.
He's not. Well, he wants to follow me in all my footsteps. He's following me to
he's
put all his soda
minion.
into the same drawer as me, no matter what.
You're like, Garrett, this is where we keep the soda.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Trevor's just kind of like, don't fall for it.
I will smash you with the butt of a fake gun.
Wow.
I'm
I'm really confused. This is a dark chapter of the Mills family that I never knew about. This is why you don't introduce the devil's sugar to children and be like, you can have it. That's like legalizing a Schedule 1 drug, or like heroin. Be like they're doing in Oregon right now. It's like, hey, you guys can do it. You can only do a little bit of it.
you're trying to teach responsibility to your children.
You're teaching them to be addicts.
Yes.
And apparently you're still like, yeah, I can't control myself around sugar, because you're like, when I see a donut, I can't say no.
That is, yeah, you nailed it. As well, I have been able to cook. I've been able to cook a lot. I have been able to kick the soda craving.
That's good.
A lot better nowadays. Now that they have that.
You probably just OD'd,
Soleil,
OD'd on
LaCroix, and all those bubble waters.
You just OD'd on Coca-Cola too much when you were little, and then that's why it was like, you're like, no, you know what? I saw the line, I passed the line, I messed up. Now, never again.
Oh, dude, that sugar's been in my life for forever. Like to a bad rate. Like when I had my first job, I was getting like paychecks, American Eagle part-time job.
Sure.
You're just getting like $100 every 2 weeks or something. You know. But that was the time when I can afford my own soda, and I was able to purchase the buy 3 get 1 free deal at Vons or Albertsons. And so you would still stick with classic Coke? Oh, no. At that point, I'm getting orange. I'm getting I'm getting a variety of Coca-Cola products, which is all mine.
That sounds crazy. It sounds like there's no self-control. There's no regulations.
No.
It sounds
No.
like uncharted territory.
No, it's just a high schooler in his own trade.
That's kind of
at that
like
point.
the uncharted territory, no rules going on. What's happening in Texas and Florida right now, which brings up our sponsor.
That is true.
We do
They're
have a
hard in the
sponsor.
paint.
Yep. So, like our nice little friend wrote in the fan mail, Texas and Florida have recently ended the mandatory mask order, so you don't have to wear a mask anymore. But this company is like, hey, what if there's people that want the safety of wearing a mask still, but don't want the ridicule because Texas and Florida have the reputation of being
just like in California, you're going to be ridiculed if you don't have a mask on. And this could be a good product for those who want to show that they have a mask, but also not look like they're wearing one.
Okay. Let's go check it out.
What kind of a product do we got here?
Check. Cool. Are you a resident of the state of Texas or Florida where the mask mandate has ended? Do you want the safety of wearing a mask without the concern of people calling you out for being a pussy? Introducing Invisimask. With our patent technology, we created a mask of transparent material so you can breathe easy, knowing you're safe from COVID and ridicule. But you don't have to believe. Don't take our word for it. Just ask your customer Jane Smith from Austin, Texas. You're goddamn right. Or if you don't believe Jane, why don't you go ahead and
talk to Bob Johnson from Miami, Florida. Go ahead, Bob. That's right, Bob. It is groundbreaking technology. With the survival rate of the deadly COVID-19 virus, it's only 98%, okay? And the chance you're willing to take, I didn't think so. By wearing an invisible mask, you keep yourself safe while pretending you still love freedom. Invisimask, because being safe is more important than freedom. We can make money off of you idiots. Okay, Bob, call 911. I can't breathe. Fucking turn off the music, Bob. Take out the dumb mask, Bob.
It sounded like he had just finished a very intense hike.
I don't think he was ready to read that. That was not a good moment for him. I don't think that was not a good spot.
No, I think that they should have scrapped that one and they should have done another take.
Yeah, I think that was probably better to not have a one take read. But you know what?
Maybe that was the last take.
We get the company. We'll get what the company sends
That's
us.
right.
And we'll throw it up.
So thank you, Invisimask.
You pay them big bucks.
That's right. Apparently, if you wear the Invisimask, it's like, it's got the same benefits of wearing a regular mask, but it will muffle your speech even worse than a regular
severely.
mask.
It sounds like
Right.
it's a double layer, triple layer,
Yeah.
kind of like what they want.
And if the dude that was doing the voiceover, I don't know who that was, but if the guy that was doing the voiceover uses his own product, it seems like it doesn't work very well because he had COVID.
Oh,
He couldn't breathe.
I think we all knew that as soon as we heard
He
it.
sounded overweight and he had respiratory problems.
Indeed.
He had symptoms. He needs to get tested.
All right, throw it on the board.
Put it. Woo. All right. Well, thanks, Invisimask. Thanks for the check. You know what? If now that we have that last sponsor, I think next week we actually have enough podcast to have somebody really, really exciting on as a guest.
Well,
Real guest.
dude, you know what? I think I know just the person, and I might have the right. I think I might have this information. So we'll talk after the podcast. But
Sweet. You guys,
I think we can actually do it.
Stay tuned.
I think we can do it.
Cool. How much time do we have left on this one?
We got about 10 minutes, I think.
We got about a 10 spot or 5 spot.
About an 8 spot.
An 8 spot. Okay, I can work with 8. I can work with 8.
You figured it out.
Yeah. All right. So as promised, we did say that we wanted to do an update on the dating game that's going on in this crazy modern world. And as you all know, there are still restrictions going on in the state of California that we live. We are still in the purple tier in San Diego County, which is
Freaking sucks.
Yep, which means there's no indoor dining. But here's the thing, you guys. You can take girls out on dates, I have found out. And you can
shower them with them kissies.
Well, sure, if they're into it. No, I'm saying you don't have
give
to
them a little smoochy smooch.
You don't have to wine and dine them anymore because you can't really go anywhere and enjoy a place that will give you the wine and the dine.
Oh, dang.
So you're like, I guess we can meet up for
Netflix and chill.
a coffee. Oh no, you still need to buy them something.
Oh,
so it's
bought you a.
I know you're married, so sex is whether you're married, young, old, doesn't matter. Sex always
Doesn't
transactional. What? Are we talking about me or are we going to talk about you?
That's gonna
are we going
be
to unpack that? We don't have enough time to unpack that.
That's gonna be a good clip. All right.
Ooh, buddy boy. Hey, she's almost there.
Okay, now this is about you and the dating aspect. Like, okay, I've been married for a long time. I shot 2 live ones in my girl, so I've nailed it down pretty good. So you're in the dating area, and it's probably a lot different than what I experienced.
Yeah, you can't go out on a date. It's hard to woo girls because you can't just be like, hey, you want me to shoot a live one in you? That will get you kicked in the tooth. So
You want me to throw a couple of live shotgun shells of sperm beside it? Sperm in there?
you like trout? You like real small trout swimming up your stream?
You want to go fishing?
No,
Because I got a pole.
So I don't know how you were able to woo your wife and get her to say yes. She's going to spend the rest of your time.
Oh, I kept
life
her
with
away
you.
from a podcast, which is pretty easy to do. What do you think about it?
Dude, bummer. Okay.
All right.
I got the, okay, well,
You got the support of your bro.
Thank you.
Carly. Number
Yeah.
one mutual friend. Sup, car dog.
Hold on. Let's break. Let's. Thank you, Carly, for being so inspirational on social media.
That
and
synchronized clap was just for you. Thanks for all the support.
We love the shout outs.
Yeesh. Congrats on having a baby that looks like Joe Pesci. Lil Joe, dude.
Okay, we got to be more focused.
Alexa.
You're dating.
So I'm on a couple different apps. There's this one called Bumble. Not to be confused with Rumble, which is a dating app where you when you match with somebody, you fight them.
Hold on.
Sometimes it leads to sex. So it's still a very effective dating app.
Yeah,
but you have to fight in a wrestling ring.
Listen, I like to have sex where it feels like you earned it.
Honestly,
come here,
sex
come
is
here,
always better when you work up a sweat, and it's just the best foreplay. If you've ever picked up a girl and like just dropped her like onto a table and broken the table, or you've picked up like a folding chair and just broken it on her back.
Yeah, it's the WWE.
Yeah, that's the best
style of
and
sex.
that's the best sex you could ever have if they're into it. You have to get permission before, because otherwise that's assault.
Yeah, those are felony charges right there.
Yeah. So anyway, that dating app is called Rumble. It's awesome.
Okay.
But there's this one called Bumble where you can match with girls, but if you match it's the girl's job to reach out to the guy first.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The tagline for Rumble is "You want to make your face hurt and sometimes your butt."
Let's get ready to rumble.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, and then back. Okay, so Bumble, it's the girls plan to initiate.
But yeah, it's up to the women to initiate. So the women have to really know what they want, and they can't be shy. They can't waste their time.
Yeah.
Not in this modern world, especially during COVID. You've got to. You can't waste time. These are valuable years.
These women got companies to run.
That's right.
They got schools to do.
That's right.
They got houses.
And I need them to buy me things. I'm looking for a sugar mama stitch.
You're a big boy looking
That's
for
right.
a sugar mama.
I need to take big bites. I need to keep growing with. I need my protein intake. And
you need someone to kiss your boo boos after a good Rumble session.
I need intake of protein, and I need to input my protein into their body if they allow it. So, what were we talking about?
We're talking about how none of us are going to have sex.
So anyway, on that topic. So like I said, a lot of restaurants can't really do anything if you have to like set up a reservation super far in advance. And usually on these Bumble things, it's like you match with somebody, and if it works out, it's like, hey, what are you doing like this next week and the next day that you're available? So you can't even get a spot. You can't enjoy a nice like restaurant or ambiance. You can't really walk around because a lot of the time these girls, they want to wear masks, and then you feel guilty. You have to wear a mask, and we didn't know about Invisimask till today.
Yeah.
So it's not really a thing. So it's just there's no sexual chemistry. So all you can really do is like go buy them a coffee, and then you just try to ask them about who they are, and then that's when I say, so have you ever heard of an app called Rumble? And then they say, what? And then I flip the table over, kerblam,
Oh wait.
and then that's when I'm like, oh my god, you're the girl from Bumble, not Rumble. Oh no. And then
I knew I should have changed the layout of my apps.
It's so I'm not allowed at Starbucks anymore because I physically assaulted somebody. But I thought that that's what they wanted, because it was another girl named Alexa that was on Rumble. There's too many girls named Alexa is what the problem is.
You didn't realize that the person Alexa on Rumble was
not
a
the
6 foot Germanic man. Alexa, I'm here on Rumble.
Alexi, I think
here
his name was like
smash your face.
Stonebach Alexi.
Yes.
He left me a voicemail. He just wanted to wrestle.
Oh, Shanzi.
No, but
I'm here to get your face. I'm here to turn your face into the outside.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just kind of funny because she was enjoying a flat white, and then by the time I was done with her, she was like spread thin, flat on the ground, just knocked out and very pale from the blood loss. I smacked her pretty hard, and I don't feel good about it. I'm proud of myself because of the strength. But and I was like, let me say, the first one I was like, oh no, like you're not the girl from Rumble, you're the girl from Bumble. Second thing I said was, I got a mean right hook. Like you're kind of slow on the reflexes. Like where's your
Like, you got to step out of it. Like, get yourself out of the corner, Alexa.
She obviously hasn't spent a lot of time on Rumble.
But the coolest thing is that she had short-term memory loss.
Okay.
And I took her out on a real date.
And how was the?
Because she didn't remember. She had a big black eye. She's like, I'm so embarrassed because I've got this big black eye. My jaw. No, she didn't.
Sean?
I'm over here, Alexa.
Yeah, Sean?
I'm over here. Hey, you ever heard of an app called Rumble?
Why do I have high palpitations?
No. I did not. That's not what she said. Like, she was
have
very
you met
attractive.
my
very attractive.
Have you met my emotional support duck?
Did you say duck?
I know. Did you? Sean, quit moving.
No.
Sean?
Okay, so let's be serious. So
Okay.
Alexa she's a young, attractive girl. We do get along, and obviously, I was joking. I didn't actually hit her at the Starbucks. Those are just
I waited
jokes.
till I went outside. But the coffee with Herman Frausch, Alexi, that was
But
great.
I mean, you can't. But because like bars aren't open, like bars is usually the place because you got a little liquid courage in you. There's usually some social aspects.
I'm
that
usually fighting
overlap.
for people when I'm doing that.
So like at bars, it's totally like expected to go up and talk to a girl and kind of like flirt. You can offer them to buy a drink because it's super friendly. Doesn't have to lead in it.
Wait, hold on a second, hold on a second.
What?
At a bar, you offer them to buy a drink.
Oh, it depends on
How much liquid courage you got?
Hey, you want to buy me a drink?
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Do it. Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? They say no. What's the best that could happen? You put your protein inside of somebody. And then you're shooting your small trout.
You know what? You got your 6-shooter and maybe throw a couple live ones in there.
Yeah, dude. Those are some hefty rounds.
Heavy
dude.
hitters.
These fish need to be let loose, swim upstream, impregnate your ovaries. Well, I don't know how it works. I was homeschooled. All I know is that there's trout and I feel guilty. So,
Okay. Well, don't hit women, guys. Don't hit men.
I'm joking. I was homeschooled, but as far as like reproducing, the male, he sees tits. He gets rock hard. His wiener sneezes milk inside of the woman's body. His wiener sneezes milk.
Hold on.
Into the front butt, like a. And then a year or so later, depending on the temperature of the oven, how long it's been preheating for, you got some baby and your dad. It's like in the Old Testament in the Bible.
I'm just thinking of like a National Geographic. The man sees tits.
He gets super rock hard. He says, "I'm about to sneeze my milk, my man milk, inside your body. Is that okay?" But usually by the time you're done saying that, you gooped already. Like you whitewashed the inside of her vaginal walls. Like her vaginal lining is just got a nice new clear coat, a base coat, if you will. It's looking fresh. It smells like bleach. It's perfect. So anyway, if you want to hear more about gooping or sneezing your man milk, follow us on the Noisy Business Podcast on our social media. We're on Noisy Business Pod, etc., etc. Brayden's not doing too good. He just has the image.
But this is the National Geographic. He squirts his man milk into her axe gash.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be raising 2 daughters in no time.
You're gonna have to teach them all about the
men like
sneezing
you.
of milk someday. Yeah. Like, so if you walk in and a man is sneezing off,
I'm done.
all right. Thanks for checking
Well,
out.
Guys,
next
thank
week
you for
we got a
listening to
really
the Noisy Business
we got
Podcast.
a really cool.
We're
guest.
gonna promise to book a cool guest if unless we're unable to book him and the baby doesn't get here.
That's right. Also, check out the Rumble app. We'll try to get them to be a sponsor someday.
We'll find you.
Until then,
You'll find us on the streets and freaks in the sheets.
and talking about our meats. I'm Sean.
And I'm Brayton. And this is the Noisy Business Podcast. And all of you go out there and stay noisy.